First and foremost, I would like to thank Iron Range Survival for making me aware of this particular topic and issue. I also owe him a very big apology for our comments back and forth. I was very much out of line, sir, and I hope that you can find a way to forgive me and be more generous than I have been. The reason why I'm saying, for those of you that don't know, what Iron Range Survival is doing, he's trying to increase awareness around this whole topic of green jobs, and how that plays into what I'm talking about right now is I was discussing and listed a link of a guy who was talking about the China as a rising economic power, and Iron Range Survival pointed out to research the rare earth magnets and these whole green job pollution issues. And I took it the wrong way, because what I was hoping to get out of the topic was of a more, I don't know, intellectual type, rising humanistic view. And because he looked at it a different way, I took it the wrong way and went ahead and let him have it with both barrels. And he's certainly not one to back down, and I very much respect him, and I thank him for sticking with it and giving me a chance for my thick-headedness to come around, and I appreciate that very much so. And what I have done, per your suggestion, sir, is I have researched the rare earth pollution and how that plays into China and their role in what's to come. Now, I'm not sure if y'all are aware of this or not, but there are many guidelines by the United Nations and the Copenhagen Convention and clean air standards and cap and trade standards that we're looking at that require the use of a certain technology that requires materials that, when they're pulled out of the ground, cause a great deal of localized pollution. Now, up to this point, this has occurred mainly in China at the moment, which, according to this one source, which I'll have a link down in the description bar, according to this one source, 95% currently, or thereabouts, I don't know off the top of my head, 95% of the rare earth magnets, the materials, are currently provided for by China. Now, they don't have all the reserves in the world. They only have about 50%. But what's interesting is the way that they have locally handled the pollution issues, where in areas of China where they're extracting these minerals, used to be farmland, and it's no longer there, and the government is subsidized with money, just kind of throwing money and other subsidies at people for the ruination of their land, and they haven't relocated these people yet. How that comes into play is involves part of the role of China rising up and keeping up economically will be in their ability to hold with this whole green trend that we think is so marvelous.